Hello and welcome everyone to your show, Your Voice. I'm your host, Juhi Desai. On today's show that's all about you, we'll bring you through the highlights of a conversation with beloved Bollywood choreographer Ms. Saroj Khan, Bonnie Kapoor and Sri Devi in Toronto for the film English Vinglish, a look at the Action Research in Community Health and Development at their recent fundraiser in New York City, and the opening of the new Indian restaurant Curry On in New Jersey. Before we start today's program, we pay tribute to the late Mr. Saralal Shah, father of Sharad and Amar Shah of the Share and Care Foundation. Mr. Saralal Shah, lovingly known as Bapaji and Dada, touched the lives of everyone around him by inspiring charitable work, progressive thinking, and strong family bonds. He will always be remembered for his kind and giving nature, his passion for knowledge, and his tireless commitment to providing children with education, support to widows, and care for the elderly. May his soul rest in peace and continue to live on through his family and followers. Now, as we start today's program, she's brought us some of our favorite Bollywood dance moves from Nimbuda to Dola Re Dola. Ms. Saroj Khan is one of the most respected and sought-after dance choreographers in B-Town, and we got to sit down and have a chat with her during her visit to the U.S. recently, as she had students strutting their stuff at her much-awaited dance workshops. Let's join her and see what she had to say.
How are you finding these workshops to be right now? How is the turnout and the talent that you see?
The turnout was very good. And talent is extreme. I mean, out of 10, I can say 8 people can dance very well. Only maybe 2 or 3 little behind.
Right.
Even a girl of 8 years, she danced very well.
That's good, that's good. Yes. So do you think that with all these shows that are out, Dance India Dance and Little Champs and all these India's Got Talent, do you think it's pushing kids at an earlier age to pursue these creative talents?
It is not actually them, but it is the parent who's pushing.
Right.
You see, even the child doesn't want to do it, they force them to do it.
Yeah.
Because the money is too big.
Yeah.
And every child, you can say that once upon a time there used to be a show which had small kids coming from Dombivali, Borivali, like that, and they were extremely wonderful dancers.
Right.
They all were from very, very poor people, but they danced so well.
Right.
That was Javed Jafri's show.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Then this DID and all that started looking at them. But now we are getting kids who are from well-off family, but they want to do this. Right. Even the mother, father, I mean, they don't tell them that study first and then go for the shows. They're just dying to get in.
I know.
So I'll get students like they'll come and say, Master Ji, I've got 1 month and I'm getting a show. So please train me up. I want to do hip hop. Nobody comes and says, I'm an Indian, I want to learn Bharatanatyam, I want to learn Kathak, Kuchipudi. There are so many dances that the children can learn.
Right.
But no, they are for hip hop, salsa, Bollywood.
Well, from what you're saying, like you said, a lot of people in India right now want to do hip-hop, salsa, all these different forms. And I'm not sure if you're aware, but actually here people are getting so much more involved in, I want to find Kathak classes, I want to find Bharatanatyam classes.
It's just turning over, like, you know.
Right.
This happens. See, like you go to a tailor and you say, give me sleeveless, you know, to wear. Next you come, say, give this much sleeve, this much sleeve, this much, and after this, where will you go? You'll go there.
Yeah.
So, Indian culture is such that the dances can never die.
Right.
Neither the songs, neither the dance, because we are born with it.
Now, speaking of yourself, how did you first get involved in the industry or with dance and choreography and such?
No, my people came from Pakistan
Okay.
when it was partition.
Right.
So we were refugees. I was born in Bombay in 1948. 47 was the partition.
Right.
Then too my father was not well and we didn't know what was wrong with him, and my mother gave birth to another 4 sisters and 1 brother. When we came to know that my father had cancer, throat cancer. So when I was 3-year-old, I used to look at my shadow and dance.
Oh, wow.
So my mother thought I was retarded.
Oh, no.
So she took me to a doctor. And that doctor was connected with the film industry.
Oh.
So he said, when she can dance, why don't you all put her in the film industry? So you get money. So my father said, in our family, nobody has gone to this film industry. It's a taboo, saying nothing greater than your stomach. Then my father agreed and he put me in the film industry. He changed my name. I was born Nirmala, but he called me Saroj for the film industry. But his parents never forgave him, and they never came to our house till the dying day. They didn't forgive him because that time film industry was a taboo.
Yeah, yeah.
So from 3 years to 10 years, I was doing small characters, baby so-and-so, baby so-and-so, child roles. Then I became neither in elders, neither in grown-ups and neither small.
Right.
So I joined group dancing, background dances.
Right.
I was 10 and a half when I did my first dance with Madhubala in picture called Havda Bridge. And it was that song, Aiye Meherban Baithiye Jaane Ja. Very famous song.
Yeah.
From there I started doing group dancing. Then the whole scenario changed. Madras masters came to Bombay and their dancing became like a bomb
Right.
because first Bombay was very lazy. Shola jo bhadke, like that. But these people came and they made Aplam Chaplam Chaplaire, the very first song, which went well with the people.
Right.
Ina Mina Dik, all those type of songs. That master, his name was B. Sohanlal and his brother was B. Hiralal. They both came to Bombay. So B. Sohanlal saw me dancing and I think I was 12-year-old. He told me, come, I'll make you my assistant. At the age of 12, I taught Vajayanti Mala,
Wow.
college girl, Shami Kapoor and Vajayanti Mala. Then I kept on doing assistancy.
Right.
And I was, say, 14 or 13 and a half, something like that, but 14 was there, of course. And I was, Masterji went away to Europe to do Sangam, Mera Prem Patra Padkar. And I had to replace my master because he had taken the money and gone. So producer said, I won't take another master.
Right.
You do the dance.
Wow.
So at the age of 14, I choreographed my first song. That was Nigahe Milane Ko Ji Chahta Hai, Dil Hi To Hai, Raj Kapoor Nutan. From there, I was teaching sadhana. Sadhana liked my work. So when she was making a movie called Geeta Mera Naam, she was directing it herself. So she told R.K. Nayyar, the producer, her husband, saying, I don't want any choreographer, I'll take Saroj as choreographer. She bought me the card, everything. And then I became a legal
Right. Right.
choreographer. That's how I came into this.
Nice. So it's been a good journey. Yes.
Yes, I no complaints.
So another final question I have for you is, so what do you think about today's choreographers like Remo, Bosco Caesar, and all the choreographers on shows like Jalak who are trying to push forward? Do you think they should try to blend and keep a little more of our Indian influence?
Because they have gone totally Western.
Right.
And they are spoiling the children also. I tell them that on the face also. You all have to learn. One thing which is missing is expression.
Yes.
And second is you have to go towards Indian dance.
And finally, sorry, I said finally, but I'm having
No,
too
no,
much fun.
No problem.
Is there a specific way you try to teach, whether it be Bollywood heroines or younger children or students, on how to bring about their expression?
Yes. When we do a song, I tell them the meaning of the sentence.
Okay.
And then I portray it and show it to them. So like there's a song Jhumka Gira Re which we are teaching. So in that she says Ghar ki chhat pe main khadi. So how will you say like Ghar ki chhat pe main khadi? So you have to open your eyes and tell them.
Right.
So they have to learn this expression. घर की छत पे मैं खड़ी गली में दिल भर जानी. So he's a lover.
Yes.
So how your expression will go soft.
Yes.
All these we have to teach.
Very good. Thank you so much for this interview. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to your workshops.
It's now time for our first break, but don't go far. We'll be right back with more Your Voice.